Welcome dear friends, this is Sandeep Sharma. I teach English and this is going to be part 3 letter writing class. Okay. In first two parts I have discussed letter writing format, formal versus informal letters, business letters and letters to the editors. Okay. And this is job application class. Okay. This is going to be really important for not only 12th class students but for all those who are who are struggling or who have done their school, their college, their diploma, but still with the good marks they are not able to get their dream job. Okay, so I ask a student question to you. All right, that do you know, to fill even one vacancy a recruiter has to go through hundreds of resumes every day, hundreds of job applications every day. Okay, and if he is going through these many applications, do you think that if you have applied in that firm or in that organization, he will look at your resume or your job application for more than a minute? He will give your application a look of 30 seconds, and in those 30 seconds he is going to decide whether to call you or not. Okay, that means whether to invite you for the interview or not. This is all depending that how appropriate information you provide about yourself and how appropriately you provide that information, because your job application is going to be the first contact between you and your prospective employer. It works first before you. Okay, so if you want to get your dream job, you have to be in an appropriate way, in a very professional way, I would say. Okay, so now let's start. Job application. It consists of two parts. The first one is the cover letter and the second one is biodata. All right, now let's understand what are these. What is a cover letter? A cover letter means the letter written for getting a job. That's all it is. Okay, that you write for getting a job, and it always accompanies your resume. Okay, it comes with your resume. It is the primary means of introducing a job seeker to the employer. That means the person who wants to do job, or the, you can say, employer who wants a vacancy to be filled. So this is the first means of introducing. Okay, through the job application, job seeker offers his or her labor and service for a return. That means a job seeker, let's say you want a job and you are telling what labor you can do, what service you can provide, what skill do you have. Okay, it's all about selling yourself. It's the art of selling your qualities. Okay, for that quality, you want some return. That return could be salary or something. Okay, so therefore the application for employment acts as a personal advertisement. Okay, I hope you got that. Now, what do we mean by biodata? So a well written, well produced, appropriate CV. CV means curriculum vitae. That's in British, or resume. That's called in American English. Okay, and biodata word, students, it is simply, I would say, this is about information of a person's life and what all he has done in his life. Okay, that's about biodata, I would say. So, and it it tells about your personal life experience and achievements, and it presents your personal professional details in a specified format. What will be that format? I will let you know, but these four things are included generally in a CV or resume or biodata. Okay, personal details, qualifications, experience, and references. References, students, could be the contact details of that person who knows you well, who the person can be your colleague, the person can be, you can say, your boss, the former employer. It could be anybody. Okay, so now let's move on. Now, how to write a job application. Before that, you need to read this statement. You are Varun Veena, living at 31 Vasant Kunj, Noida. Bal Bharti Bal Vidya Public School, Noida urgently requires a postgraduate teacher to teach political science, for which they have placed an advertisement in the Noida Express. Draft a letter including CV applying for the advertised post. So that means it is clearly understood here that you are Varun or Veena, okay, and this is your address. 31 Vasant Kush, Noida. And this is the address where you need to write to, or this is the place where you need to apply, where you need to send your job application. And concerning you want to teach political science there. Okay, so that's what you have to go for now. Now let's see how would you write that. So this is the same format, okay, the format for a formal letter. Initially, you are writing about your you can say address. That is your address here, according to the statement. 31 Vasant Kuj, Noida. That is the date after spacing a line, and after that you have the you can say prospective employer's address. That means receiver's address. The principal Bal Bharti. Sorry, I'm again and again am I calling Bal Bharti. It is Bal Vidya Public School. All right, Bal Vidya Public School, Noida, and then it is a subject application for the post of or applying for the post of, and then you can mention the post that you are applying for. These are the only two ways you should go for. Don't go for any other way. Okay, so after that you have mentioned here salutation, dear sir, or respected sir, you can also go for. Okay, and here are the two ways of making introduction passage. Okay, the first one tells that you saw an advertisement in a newspaper, and then you applied. For example, in response to your advertisement in the Noida Express dated May 15, 2020 for the post of a political teacher, okay, political science teacher in your renowned school, I will to offer my candidature. That means I want to apply. Okay, so and the next one, if you find this a little bit complicated, then you can go for very simple one. All right, you just write, I am writing, okay, I am writing to apply for the post of a political science teacher advertised in last Friday's edition of Noida Express. This is very simple. Here you have clearly mentioned or clearly given an introduction. Okay, now let's move on. How would you write the rest of the body? The rest of the body is going to be very, you can say, special. You I mean, this is not hard and fast. I would say that you write all these things, but any one or any of those things, any of the main points you can pick and you can write. This is going to be really best for you. Okay, so as you will see from my enclosed CV, the first here the second passage tells that your current status. Currently, you are, can say, working as a political science teacher in Vidya Niketan Public School. Okay, and in addition to my normal duties, I am responsible for making students aware of how the power functions and what is their right order. Okay, that means you have told your duty, and plus you have told your additional duty. Okay, that means apart from that, what all things are there, you are responsible for. So this is wonderful. Okay, if you write that. In second, you write all about your can say achievement and what do you want, how you are fit for the job. This is the second one, students. Second. Okay, so here I am committed to pursuing a career in political science and am currently studying for further professional qualifications by distance learning. That means you are doing your can say you are following your aim, or you are sharpening your field, your stream. Okay, because you teach political science and you are sharpening and you are gaining further knowledge of that, and you are doing professional courses also by distance learning. Okay, I am particularly interested in your post. why you are interested, why you have given preference to that post, because this is going to enable me to gain experience of working in a larger context. That means your firm, your school, or your department is going to be the big exposure for me, because this is going to give ample opportunities, okay, for the, you can say, experience, for professional development that this brings, in addition to my skills and experience as a political science teacher. In addition here also, and what he's saying, I would bring to the job a proven ability. This line is going to be very, very strong line, students. I am going to, that means with me you will get a certified ability, a certified person who has done a job or who has achieved a particular skill in his life. What is the skill? The skill is that he can successfully deal and tactfully deal with all the current circulars and requirements that latest CBSE board wants. That means whatever the job you are going for, okay, he is saying, or you need to say, that you can successfully deal with all the latest requirements. That means you are totally up to date. Okay, you are not an outdated person. Okay, you are totally up to date. You know everything. Okay, it costs nothing, students. Tell them that you are perfect. Okay, don't tell them you are struggling. Okay, why you tell them? You just tell them you are perfect at doing your job. Okay, so here is the next passage. In next passage you are going to tell that when you are available for the interview. This is very professional way of telling. Okay, maybe he would that is his wish, okay, whether to call you or not. But if he if he wishes to call you, then this is how, or he has given you, okay, or you are giving him a proper way of calling you, okay, or proper time for calling you. I am available for interview for the next 3 weeks, okay, but will be away for 2 weeks after that. Okay, that means for 3 weeks you are available. This is showing your importance also, students. In a way you are telling that you are important guy. Okay, you are not just free every time, you have specified time with you. Okay, or you can include that I am available for interviews only on Saturdays and Sundays, okay, or only on Monday or only on Sunday. So that depends on you, okay, how you take that. Okay, and then I look forward to hearing from you. All right, and then you will make a complimentary close, yours sincerely. Or this complimentary close, students, could be after your resume or CV. All right, let me tell you how. Okay, but after that you are going to attach your resume. First of all, you need to write here, here is my attached CV, or just you can say CV, you can write this Noida word, you can remove it from here. So then you have your biodata. This biodata also you can write in the mid, okay, because you are occupying a full page. Okay, and then what are the details you are going to mention in your resume? What should be the sequence? So first of all, you can tell your name, okay, father name, date of birth, address, phone number, email, okay, or marital status, whether you are married or not, your age, your nationality. See, these many things I have included. Okay, these are formal things, so they should know, no problem. But I want you to pay attention here. See, this is looking very, very uniformed. All right, see the signs of columns. Okay, these are the, I can say, columns in one line. All right, it is not getting here and there, left, right, forward, backward. It is all in one line, one alignment. See, now the details he is giving all in one line, one alignment. Academic qualifications, okay, point 1, point 2, all right, and then your hobbies, then your strengths, strengths, proficiency in English, Hindi, computer, these are would be your strengths, or you can include the strengths of your own subject. Okay, so this is the way you are going to write your resume. Okay, in a way, your resume, students, it should look clear. It should not be a mess or hodgepodge. Okay, it should look clear and very clean. The, you can say, employer or the prospective employer, he should understand it in one go. And next one is you can write your experience, your reference. Experience, at least you have 7 years experience as political science lecturer, and references are, I have given here, let's say 2 references. These are the 2, you can say, people he can contact them, okay, for you or about you. Okay, let's say Mr. Vijay Mathur, principal GD Goenka Public School, Pritampura, Delhi, or Mr. Vivek Jha, head of Department Commerce. These are the people, they must have remained your, you can say, boss and colleagues. Okay, you can or the employer can contact them and get to know about you, your character, your working style, and everything. Okay, and here one line: I hereby declare that the above given details are true and correct as on May 17, 2020. That means you are declaring that the information that you have given is true and correct. Okay, if anybody can if anybody wishes, then he can claim your resume with your signature. Okay, here could be your signature. So students, this was one example of job application. Okay, there could be many examples. All right, you can try and practice. Let's say let's say you are you want to write a job application. In your current job, you are vice principal and you want to apply for the post of a principal. Then what all things you are going to include? Okay, if you get stuck somewhere, if you find some difficulty, you can ask a question in the comment section. Okay, all right, or you can message me. You have my number. All right, so students, this was the part 3 for your letter writing, and we are going to learn more can say writing skills topics in the coming classes. Stay tuned. Okay, thank you very much for the day.